Hey everyone, hello, how's everybody doing? All right, I am in the kitchen today, guys, and I'm cooking for y'all today. So what is she cooking today? Let me tell y'all something. So every now and then I have somebody asking me to make some healthy meals, some healthy plant food meals, and I just never have the time. I don't really have much time today, but I decided, since I was making this for dinner, I decided to throw this together for y'all, okay? So look at all this goodness I have here today. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm about to cook in a minute. All right, look at this. Look at all of that. All right, so today I am making coconut curry chickpeas, okay, or what we call garbanzo bean. Let me turn that around. So here it is, right there. Garbanzo bean, chickpeas, same thing, right? So what I did, I went ahead last night and I grabbed one of these and I soak them overnight, and I got up and boil them, and so there it is right there. All right, so I already prepped that. So let me get that out the way, right? Okay, and so what I got over here, I got some chocho. You guys hear me talk about chocho all the time. This is chayote chocho. I have some pumpkin over there. And so this is what chocho look like, guys. That's it right there. I'm sure you guys have seen that in the supermarket a million times, but you haven't touched it because you don't know what it is. Y'all should try it. Let me tell y'all, it's really good. It literally tastes like water. It has really have no taste. It's very good because it has a lot of natural juices, not a natural liquid inside of it. About over 90% of this right here, this is a root vegetable, but it's not a root vegetable, it's a vegetable, but it has over 90% water in there, about 98% water. Yes, it's a lot. This is very healthy for you. So anyway, and then I have over here some scallion. I'm sorry, some thyme. Wait, what happened to my scallion? Oh boy. Anyway, I have some thyme over here. I have some pepper over there. I have a little bit of ginger over there, some garlic. Then I got some coconut milk there because we are making coconut curry peas over here, right? Okay. And then we have some bell peppers and some onion over there, and we have some curry and a little bit of spices. That is pimento seeds, guys. Pimento seeds, okay? So we're going to go ahead. Let me put my stove back together. We're going to go ahead and we're going to toss. Oh, so I have in here, I actually was making something in this pot a few seconds ago, so before I turn this camera off. So I have a little bit of oil left in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour that. So as you guys can see, my pot was already hot, okay? Because I've been in the kitchen making stuff. So I already had some olive oil. Yeah, I had some olive oil in here. And so just a little bit of olive oil in here. And so I'm sauteing my onion. All right? So I'm going to allow that to do what it do. All right, and then I'm going to add my bell peppers. All right, there we go. Let me tell y'all something. When you are making your food, okay, I'm going to give y'all a little tip. Always make sure that you prep all of your ingredients, all right? It makes life so much easier. So much easier. So I'm going to add my garlic. That's my garlic right there. All right. This should be a very quick and simple meal. All right. So I got my onion, my bell peppers, my garlic. And now I'm going to add some ginger. Let me tell y'all why I'm adding ginger. These things add flavor to your meal, okay? Lots of flavor to your dishes. I'm adding that amount of ginger right there. You'll be surprised how much flavor these things add to your dishes. Look at that. Look at that. So now I'm going to add this right here. My pumpkin and my peyote, all right? My tofu. There you go. All right. Now, do y'all see what I'm doing here? I'm cooking with fresh plant food, okay? Fresh plant food. There ain't no processed anything right here. Everything that I have in front of me is fresh plant food. That's the key. Alright? That is the key, guys. Now these things did not take a long time to, because these are all vegetables, so they don't really take a long time to cook. Okay? So I am going to go ahead and pour my coconut milk in here. I'm sorry, actually I'm going to go ahead and pour my beans in here. There we go. Pour my beans in there. Alright. And what I'm going to do next, I'm going to add a little bit of water before I add my coconut milk. Right? A little bit of water. Here we go. Not too much water. I add like a half a cup of water to that. And then I'm going to cover this down just for about 2 minutes. So I'm going to let it cook for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to add my coconut milk and my curry. Alright guys, so I'm adding my curry first. I'm going to add my curry first. Okay. Now some people just use turmeric powder. I'm using curry. So you know, and for those of you who don't know, curry is made from turmeric. Okay, it's just turmeric powder with different types of seasoning. Okay, just different types of added seasoning like cumin and stuff like that. And so pretty much that's what curry is made from. So you can use just some turmeric powder, or you can go ahead and just get the you know, the curry powder that's already been made. Or you can make it yourself. You can pretty much make your own curry powder. Alright? Now this curry powder does have a little bit of salt in there. So I might not add any salt to this. I'm just going to have to taste it and see how it tastes. But for now, I'm not adding any salt, okay? Not going to add any salt. So I'm going to add my coconut milk. Now, this is my coconut milk. So what I do, this is my coconut milk right here, right? So now I usually make my coconut milk, right? And if I make too much, I would just store some in the refrigerator, in my freezer. And so I had this in my freezer and I left it out last night so it could melt. And so, yeah. Now, guys, let me just say this. If you don't know how to make coconut milk, or if you just don't have the time to make coconut milk, you can go to one of those stores, Aldi's or Trader Joe's or any type of Whole Food, and get your coconut milk from the refrigerator, okay? Not the one on the shelves in the can. Get it from the refrigerator. All right, that's a little bit, you know, it has less preservatives, and it doesn't sit there. It will go bad after a while, is what I'm saying. It will go bad after a while, all right, which is a good thing, okay? So I'm going to pour my coconut milk in here. There we go. Now, I'm going to add these things. Let me tell y'all something. Now, the reason why a lot of people don't like plant foods, it's because a lot of people don't cook with herbs and spices. You know, you ever eat some plant food, like some vegan or vegetarian dishes, and it just tastes so bland. It has no taste. It just tastes, you know, like there's no spice and herbs. It just tastes bland. When you're making your plant foods, man, you gotta spice it up. You gotta put these things in there. So I have as you guys can see, I've already washed this. Some thyme, that's thyme right there. I like to use a lot of it. And I'm going to put a little bit of pimento seeds right here. This is my pimento seeds right there, okay? And I'm going to put a little bit of that. Let me just grab them. I'm going to sprinkle some of that right there. And you'll be surprised the flavor. You know, listen, black folks, we got flavor, okay? We are the salt of this earth. The Most High gave us these herbs and spices to spice up our meal, our plant foods, you know? So I'm putting some pimento seeds in here. And I got my pimento seeds from Jamaica, guys. I brought it with me when I went there a couple of months ago. I brought it back with me. You can find this in a store anywhere, in your local supermarket. Pimento seeds. If you don't have pimento seeds, you can buy cloves. Okay, same thing. All right. And I'm gonna drop peppers. Now, you don't have to, listen, you don't have to use peppers, okay? Now, if you realize that I'm not bursting my peppers, see, that I'm putting them whole. I'm using whole peppers. Now, if you were to burst your peppers and put them in here, you're going to be in problems because they're very hot. So, I put whole peppers in my food. It gives the food some really good flavor, right? Make sure you're not bursting your pepper, okay? But, the whole pepper, when you throw it in there, I put 2 of them in there because I love peppers, okay? I don't mind heat. I love heat. And so I'm putting that in here, and I'm going to cover this and allow this to cook, okay? There we go. So I'll be back. Now let me say this, guys, right? If you want your sauce from your meal, right? If you want it, ooh, Lord, okay. If you want to thicken up your, look what I got here. I got some arrowroot powder, right? Arrowroot powder. So if you want to thicken up your sauce a little bit, you can add some arrowroot powder, or you can get some of your beans and crush them and add that back to your meal, okay? So it's pretty much what you choose to do. I have some of my beans in here, and I crush them up. So what you can do if you want to thicken up your sauce, you can grab some of your beans, whoops, and crush up your beans and put them back into the pot, or you can use something like some arrowroot powder, and so what I have in here, I have the arrowroot powder, and I have some water in there. So I just use my fork, and I just you know, mix it around in there with the water. So that's water and arrowroot powder, and you can add that to your, you know, to this recipe here to thicken up the sauce, okay? Yeah, so that's just a little tip that I'm giving you guys there if you do plan on making this. So I am going to be adding both of these back into the pot. So I'm pretty much cooking this on medium heat, guys. Medium heat. You see all that nice sauce in there? Look at that. So this will be done in a few minutes, okay? So I'll be back. All right, so I went ahead and I add my arrowroot powder, and I did add a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. Yeah, I did add some salt to it. There wasn't much salt in the curry powder. This is, you know, you just got to know where you're getting your curry from, okay? Everybody, all curry is not the same. The curry that I have, there's not a lot of salt in it, and that's just pretty much how I like it, because I like to add my own salt. So I did add some pink Himalayan salt to this. And so we are pretty much done. We're pretty much done. You know what? I forgot to track the amount, the length of time that I had this on the stove. I don't know, probably about 25-30 minutes. Yeah, probably about 25 to 30 minutes, guys. I'm sorry, but I forgot to kind of track how long it took me to cook this. You know, you'll figure it out as you go along. I'm not really good at cooking instruction here, okay? Because when I was growing up, we pretty much eyeball everything. That's how I was taught. So here is the finished product, guys. Here it is, right here, okay? Here it is. So let me tell y'all something, man. When you're making plant foods, you got to use a lot of fresh herbs and spices. You see what I got in there? I got I got some garlic, I got some ginger, I got some pimento seeds. You know, I got some thyme and scallions, and if you want to spice up your plant foods, you got to use herbs and spices. You can't just be using all that processed stuff that doesn't really have much flavor to it. You know what I mean? Natural herbs and spices have a lot of flavor. You know, that's what you need. And let me just say this before I go. With all that processed vegan food that you guys make, there really isn't any nutrients in those things. When you're making stuff like this, there's a lot of nutrients because it's fresh. You see, your pumpkin have a lot of fresh juice, fresh water in it. Your chayote, you know, this right here, that has over 90, almost 100% water, like 95 to 98% water. And that's pretty much what the body needs when you are feeding it. You need natural plant food to hydrate the system, and, you know, things that has natural nutrients in it. You know, so pretty much everything I have here is, I don't have any process, anything in this. I made my own coconut milk. You don't have to. Okay, there's no rules that you have to make your own milk. You can go to one of those whole food store and buy some milk from the refrigerator. Make sure you're getting it from the fridge, okay? And I have some avocado here, all right, to add to the protein, right? And so there you go. And this tastes good, let me tell y'all. So all that spices and herbs that I put in here, that's what give this the flavor, and a little salt, a little sea salt, all right? A little bit of sea salt is good. So there you go. Oh, I forgot about this. So what I'm having with this is some quinoa. That's what I'm having with it. Here it is right there. I had made some quinoa earlier. You know, I've been up cooking. You know, I cook some stuff for my husband, and I cook some stuff for myself. Sometimes what I like, my husband don't like it, so it is what it is. So that's quinoa, and so that's what I'm having with this. So I have some quinoa here, and that is some mixed quinoa. It's red and brown quinoa, as you can see. Okay, so I have quinoa, and I have my coconut curry beans there, and I have some avocado there, and that's pretty much it. All right, so if you guys decide to make this, listen, let me know how it turned out for y'all. Okay, let me know how it turned out for y'all. All right, let me know. You know, comment below this video and let a sister know how you like it. Did you add something? Did you take something away? You know, let me know how you did it. All right, love you guys. See you guys later. Bye bye. If you guys are wondering what the heck this is, of course y'all know what it is. It's avocado, guys. It's avocado, and this is not your typical avocado. You know, this is not your typical Mexican avocado. This we call pear in Jamaica. P-E-A-R, believe it or not. Okay, in Jamaica this is pear. This is what we call pear. We don't have your American pear back home in the Caribbean. As a matter of fact, I've never seen pear until I came to this country, and I was very shocked when I found out that you guys don't call this avocado. I mean, you guys don't call this pear, but you call it avocado, because we've never heard of avocado before. Because we don't call it avocado in the Caribbean. We call it pear. So yeah, so this is what our pear slash avocado, this is what it looks like, right? This is not your typical Mexican avocados. Okay, we have never seen that avocado in the Caribbean before. You know, those little Mexican avocado, we really, those are strange to us because we've never seen those. This is what we have very popular in the Caribbean. This is what we have back home. There you go. As you can see, there is a difference between this and your typical Mexican avocado. All right. So now I'm going to talk to you guys about this a little bit. This is a seasonal fruit or vegetable or whatever you want to call it. This is seasonal. You will never find this in a supermarket all year round. But what you will find is that Mexican avocado. I go to the store all year round and it's right there on the shelf. That kind of tells me something, okay? That kind of tells me something. The fact that I've never heard of it, the fact that I've never seen it, and the fact that you could find it in your supermarket all year round. This right here, you'll never find this all year round because it's a seasonal plant foods, and everything on the planet has a season. Everything has a season. Even the fishes in the ocean, you know, the fishermen, they have a season when they go out and fish. Because there is a time when the fishes are not in abundance, you see. And there is a time when the tides are too high for the fishermen to go out there. They might endanger their life. So the point I'm trying to make is everything has a season. There is a balance. The most I deal with balance. So if you see this in the supermarket in the middle of December, I don't know, something is wrong, okay? You'll never find this in the supermarket in the middle of December because this is a seasonal fruit and you'll only find it in the summertime, okay? Back home in the Caribbean, we have tons of this in our property and they only come seasonally, okay? Only happen in the summertime. Around December, you know, November, December, January, you'll never find these things a certain time of year. All right, so there it is. So I just wanted to bring that out to you guys. If you happen to walk past this in the supermarket, you might want to turn around, go back and pick it up because this is natural avocado. All right, and if you can do without that other one, I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm just saying I don't use that other one. I'm saying I use this when it's in season. This is what I use when it's in season. I don't use anything else. That other Mexican stuff, I don't mess with it. All right? There you go. Look at it. This is big. This is a bigger one. If you could see that it's totally different. You can, you know, when you get those Mexican avocado, you can't even remove the seeds. Look at this. You can take the seeds out. Look at that. You know what I mean? That other one, you can't even get the seeds out of there, you know? There you go. All right, so I will talk to you guys later. Love y'all. All right, bye.